You feel like the old man suddenly in the wide receiver room? What's your take on everything that's developed here?
Yeah, certainly, I guess getting to that point. I got a lot of experience, more than the others, but they'll be coming along. They'll be there up there shortly. So.
What is it like to suddenly sort of be the leader? I mean, is it kind of cool? I mean, that you can put into play what you basically learned from Chris and Garrett about leadership?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I always wanted to be in this position, so it's just great that it's happening. I appreciate Chris and Garrett for for me allowing me to follow them and them taking me in the right direction. So I appreciate that.
What's the biggest thing you learned from Chris, for example, about leadership, about what's expected there other than just showing up?
Yeah, just being there, like everybody got their eyes on you, so you got to show up every day, and you got to be a leader. He was more of a, I'm going to show you how to do it, so I appreciate that.
The fact that he's here on this trip and stuff, I don't think Garrett's here, right? But I don't know. What does him being here mean to you? I guess is it a distraction or is it one last shot with the guys?
No, yeah. I mean, one last shot with the guys for sure. We're rooming together, so it's great to him be there and still be supportive and help me out and still talk to me about what he sees and what he wants to see. So. Yeah, I mean, it means a lot for sure.
And one more quick follow. You can look at a ball game as the end of a season or the beginning of another season or the beginning of a new time. This receiver corps has been ballyhooed not just for you three guys, but for the depth. Are we going to get a good shot at what's coming in 2022 by watching this game? And who's exciting you most, I guess, among those young guys?
Yeah, that's definitely how we're looking at it. Just a snowball into next season, so you'll get to see, what you'll see in the next season. And I'm excited to see, Marvin Harrison Jr. do his thing, Emeka Ibuka do his thing, and Julian Fleming will be out there too. So I'm excited to play with those guys.
You mentioned those names. Have you kind of seen re-energized energy and practice from those guys that you mentioned, knowing that they're going to get a lot more snaps in this game?
Right, for sure. They're definitely coming on, knowing they got to step up for this game. So I think they're ready for it. I think they're prepared. I know they're ready to have fun out there on Saturday.
And this will be the first time this year that you're the de facto #1 option primary guy out there. How much does that really pump you up to show that you're going to be that #1 guy next year and for the Buckeyes?
It definitely pumps me up. We got to get the job done first. But yeah, I'm excited. Just got to seize every opportunity, and it'll be fun.
I feel like your leadership role is evolving as this season went along.
Yeah, I mean, I just felt like, I knew Chris and Garrett were leaving, and I feel like we needed someone, to step up and be more of a vocal person. And I've been here for a few years. I played, all last season, so I got the most experience. So I can talk to those guys, but they're great. They know what to do. I just, help build them up. And, yeah, that's really it.
Has that been hard for you, or has it come naturally?
Nah, natural. I feel like I've been doing it. I did it in it's different, of course, but I did it in high school, did it before that. I feel like it's just a natural thing I have.
Jaxon, are you kind of the pick to click on Saturday, or are we going to see Marvin or Emeka or whoever step up in that role like, whoa, I didn't know they had that?
Right, for sure. They'll definitely get those opportunities. I think they're going to prove what they got for real. Those are great players, names you mentioned, Julian Fleming too. They'll get the opportunity. They're excited about the opportunity. I think they'll be great.
What's the team's mindset? Is the Rose Bowl is not a consolation, I don't think. I mean, what does this mean to you?
It's a big tradition. Everybody's happy to be here. Everybody wants to win. It's a must-win for us. That's what's in our head. We got to win this game, especially rolling to next year with Notre Dame game 1. So it's a big game for us. It's a must-win.
Thank you.
Jaxon, what value does it bring to have Chris continuing to practice with you guys?
Oh, I mean, everything. Just that support, really. Still out there being a leader also, telling us what he sees. So it's great to have him, you know, in my ear and stuff, telling me what I'm going to see and stuff. So big advantage for sure.
What are the biggest ways in which he's helped you over the past 2 years and made you a better receiver?
Just the way that he's worked continuously and just been a great leader for our room. I definitely was watching that throughout the years, and I appreciate him for sure.
Hey Jaxon, what's it been like preparing for Utah? As you guys have watched tape the last couple of weeks, what are your impressions of their defense?
Very good defense, very solid defense. I think they play really hard. I think their front seven's really good, and they got good DBs also. I think we're just gonna have to go in there and play really hard.
They compared to anybody you guys saw in the Big Ten or anybody you saw this year?
Their defense, I would compare just scheme-wise. I think like Michigan State, Purdue. I would compare them scheme-wise to that.
You feeling any more pressure with the opt-outs of Garrett and Chris to kind of carry some of that weight on Saturday?
Pressure, not really. You know, I just go in there and just try to do my best for real, and then whatever happens after that happens. I mean, it's in God's hands, so I'm not really worried about the pressure or anything. Just want to go out there and just, you know, win really, and you know, have a good time.
More balls coming your way?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What do we need to know about these young guys that are going to come up, probably get some more reps with Chris and Garrett not playing?
I think you'll see everything you need to know. They're very explosive, and you know, I know they're ready to make some plays, and I feel like that's what's going to happen on Saturday.
What's this year been like for you? I mean, you know, we kind of knew who those other two guys were. You're kind of the new guy on the scene this year a little bit. What's it been like going through this experience, coming here to the Rose Bowl, first time in LA? What's this year been like for you?
It's been a blessing, really. You know, it's been a great year. Wish we were in the playoffs, but you know, this is how it's panned out, and I appreciate the older guys, you know, showing me the way. It's just been a blessing.
Well, you mentioned that you obviously wanted to be in the playoff. You're here at the Rose Bowl, still a great bowl. But what do you think the mindset of the team is, knowing what you had and maybe where you're at now?
I mean, the ultimate goal is always to win a championship. But you know, since that's not here, it's to win the Rose Bowl, and we respect this game a lot of tradition. And we're happy to be here, and you know, it's a must-win for us. So we're just gonna go out there and and win.
You obviously have to focus on Big Ten teams. That's your main focus, especially if you're in that conference grind. But how much did you know about Utah? Did you see anything, or was it all now just on tape that you had to go and study them?
I definitely had to study them for sure. I think I watched a little bit of the Oregon game when they played them. But yeah, I wasn't too familiar before this week, or before I knew that we were playing them, but now I know pretty much a lot about them.
Obviously, Oregon beat you guys this year, but Utah beats Oregon. Is there any similarities that you see in those games that maybe you guys feel like you can exploit, or anything that you feel like you've changed since that time that you played Oregon?
Yeah, I mean, we've changed a lot. I feel like our defense has changed also. Not really. I've noticed it.
Did you know Clark Phillips at all when he was being recruited to Ohio State?
Yeah, I knew Clark Phillips. We played in some camps together. We took some business out here together, so I know him pretty well.
What do you think that experience is going to be like, knowing that he's probably going to be matched up with you on Saturday?
You know, it's good. It's always good to have experience against someone, especially I think that the best DB. So, you know, it'll be fun. He's a great player, and you know, it's gonna be fun to go against him.
He likes to talk a lot of trash. Are you the type of guy that's going to go toe to toe with him, or are you just going to ignore it?
It just all depends on my mood, for real. So we'll see how I wake up Saturday.